All products and styles mentioned in this video are based on personal testing and real-life wear. All thoughts and opinions are real and that of my own experience shared with a creative twist. Welcome to A Hair Story. Welcome, beauty fanatics, to another thrilling episode of the Styling Product Showdown. Today we're tackling those wild waves and turning them into smooth, sleek, frizz-free locks. We're pitting top-rated drugstore options against a pro stylist holy grail products to answer the never-ending question of, are pro products worth it?
Color wow is always worth it.
Or can drugstore gems give us the same smooth, sleek look?
I think this is really gonna surprise people. Mine too.
Today you'll be witnessing a 24-hour sleek-seeking battle like you've never seen before. Our three fabulous contestants, two of which you may recognize, are stepping into the styling ring armed with one different product each, ready to turn their models from frizzy messes to sleek masterpieces. They will be washing, blow drying, and styling their models' hair, all while giving tips to the viewers at home on how to achieve the perfect smooth, sleek blowout on their own. During the hours post blow dry, they'll be putting their product performance to the test by exposing their models to the great outdoors, nothing like some fresh humidity, and running their hands through the hair once each hour. At the end of the 24 hours, we'll take a look at our models to see how well their style and product held. The products will be judged in 4 make or break categories: price, product feel, and the all-important smell and performance. Each category is scored on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being all pass and 5 being take my money. Here's the twist. The ultimate judgment lies in your hands. We need your votes, guys, so be sure to head down to the comment section and tell us which product you think crushed the competition. We're counting on you to settle the score, and now that the rules have been laid out, our contestants and products are ready to shine. It's time for them to meet their models and get this competition underway. So mannequins might seem out of place on this channel, but I don't have wavy hair myself, so this was the next best thing, just trying to keep things fun. Mannequins actually have quite difficult hair, which makes them ideal for this product test, so I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I'm back in hair school. I am so excited to work on these mannequins. Our contestants were in scientist mode earlier, giving their chosen products a good whiff and of course a little touchy-feely session. It's that crucial get to know you moment prior to application. Let's find out a little bit more about why each contestant chose their product. As a stylist of 17 years, it was easy to select Color Wow's Dream Coat as my choice of product. This is a top-rated item on Sephora, and with my years of using it in salon, I've got full confidence in its performance. It is great for fighting frizz. To start ranking it on our scoring scale, I would place the smell at a 4. It has virtually no product smell to me, which I love, but I could also see some people wanting some sort of fragrance. Product feel for now, I'm placing that though at a 5. It literally just feels like water in my hands, no product residue whatsoever. The price point though, it is high at $28. So for now, I'm gonna place it at a 2 on our scale, but with hopes that it's gonna move up due to its performance. My motto in life is if it's not reflective, it's not effective. So I had to pick Garnier Fructis, their Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum. This is the hottest smoothing product over at Walmart.com with over 12,000 reviews and a 4.6 star rating. The smell I really like. It has this fruity scent to it that's nice and light while not being overwhelming. So I'm giving it a 5. I could smell it all day, honestly. Product feel, however, seems like it may be on the heavy side, which has me concerned for now. So I'm gonna place that at a 3, so sort of in the middle. The price, however, is just too good at a humble $6.97. It is like finding a $100 bill in your old jeans, pure joy. So it's going to the top of our scoring scale at take my money. I like making sure that frizzy strands never see the light of day. And with this being my 3rd appearance here on the channel, I spent some time researching drugstore gems that are flying off the virtual shelves, and I came across John Frieda's Frizzy's Extra Strength Serum. This has over 20,000 reviews and a 4.5 star rating on Amazon, so it was very hard to pass this up. The smell reminds me of a mix of peppermint, menthol, and medicine. So I have to put it at a 1 on our scoring scale. It's not good. Product feel, it's a little thick. So for first impression, I'll place it at a 3 on the scoring scale. Price-wise, while it's not a ton of product, it's only 1.69 ounces. So you don't get a ton of product for the price. I'm gonna place it at a 3, and then once I get my hands more into the application, that might change. Now that our contestants have their products picked and gotten through the testing phase for smell and feel, it's time to see exactly how they are applied and what else we can expect from them. Summer Beauty, as a seasoned stylist, I'm sure you know exactly how to apply this product, but is there a right and wrong way to apply Color Wow Dream Coat? Can you share with us how you get the most out of this product?
Application is quite easy. You want to spray it directly on the hair in sections to get even coverage. Most products, the motto is always less is more, but with this one, you want to liberally spray it onto the hair, making sure that you really coat it well with the product.
For $28, it seems quite expensive to use what sounds like a lot of product.
It does sound like that, but the coolest thing about Color Wow is that this product lasts in your hair for up to 4 shampoos. So while you do use a good amount of it, you don't have to use it every single blow dry.
This stuff is here to stick around. Anything else you can tell us about it? Does it offer any heat protection?
Yes, it has heat protection, so it covers all of the bases. This product is really a one-stop shop for taming waves and frizz while helping to protect your hair.
And any tips for those pesky hairs around the hairline? I know that those areas always like to pop up with the frizz.
Yes, the hairline is a definite problem area for frizz. I like to actually spray the product into my hands, and using my fingers, I will work the product through the hair. This allows for a little bit more control during the application to fight that frizz.
Nice, I love to hear it. I'm excited to see how it performs, and I'll check in just a bit.
Thank you.
Gloria, with Glossy in your name, you've set the bar quite high. What else can you tell us about application and other benefits of the product?
Application is pretty standard. The instructions are to apply 1 pump or more if needed to the hair. I'm emulsifying the product in my hands first, and then I apply starting at the ends, and I work my way up through the rest of the hair.
Sounds like a classic product application. Anything else you can tell us about how well it handles frizz?
Yeah, while this product doesn't say that it lasts through multiple shampoos, it does, however, boast 72 hours of frizz-fighting protection, which I am excited to see how well it holds up over our 24 hours.
And does it offer any heat protection?
Unfortunately, nowhere does it state that it does give heat protection, which is a bummer. So if somebody is using this at home, they do want to pair a heat protectant with it.
That is a bit of a letdown. Either way, I'm excited to see how it performs. Sue, I noticed, like Gloria, you have a drugstore option as well, and with the reviews it has, it sounds like quite the product. What can you tell us about product application?
Yes, like the Garnier, it's very easy to apply. The directions suggest to use a dime-size amount of the product to spread through the hair, so it's very easy.
And what does it offer as far as frizz and heat protection?
It also boasts 72 hours of frizz control, but it does offer heat protection. So without getting ahead of myself, I think I might already outshine Glossy Gloria over there.
I love the competitive mindset. Thank you, Sue. I'll check back to see what tips you can give the viewers during the blow dry. Our contestants are off to the races with their blow drying game, rough drying their mannequin heads like their life depends on it. They're using the same tools and blow dry techniques. The only difference is the products they've used, which, lucky for you, are linked below, as well as the hot tools. Our esteemed panel of judges are watching like hawks and are taking notes they need to form their judgment. While they style the hair, we're going to get to hear a bit from each contestant on how you can create this look on your own at home. The goal with this rough dry was to get the moisture out of the hair, and it's really the beginning step for any blow dry. A concentrator nozzle on your dryer is going to give you more control, and it helps sort of keep that pesky frizz at bay, as where without it, the hair is going to get more wild, sort of blowing every which direction, which we don't want. You can use your fingers to glide through your hair too, and you want to work in a downward motion to help kickstart the smoothing process. So I like using a flat or wet brush during the rough dry as well. It gains you even more control in smoothing things out from the start. If somebody has really unruly hair, using a brush like this is going to help get a touch more smoothness than just fingers alone. Always, always, always work your brush, fingers, blow dryer, all of it in a downward motion. Sleek styles like this require an extra smooth mindset, and you only want to spend no more than 5 minutes on your rough dry. Now that Summer, Gloria, and Sue have finished rough drying their mannequins and are now gearing up for the main event of styling their hair to sleek, smooth perfection, I also see that they are creating several sections in the hair and switching over to a blowout brush. Let's check in to see why that is. Summer, tell me, what is with all these sections?
Well, blow drying your hair in sections is going to create maximum smoothness when drying the hair because it's going to allow the heat to more evenly work its way through the hair. It's sort of like giving each section its own little like TLC treatment.
And why a blowout brush over a separate dryer and round brush?
Blowout brush is much easier to use, especially when someone is styling on their own at home. It glides through the hair easy and it leaves you less exhausted by the end, and that's always a plus.
Oh yes, the exhaustion can be a real problem. How do you feel like the product is performing thus far? Would you change any of your rankings on it?
I am very happy with the performance so far. The hair is smoothing quite nice from Color Wow's Dream Co, and there is zero product feel, so my ranking is gonna stay the same.
Sounds good, Summer. Good luck, and I'll check in soon.
Thank you.
Gloria, dare I say things are looking quite glossy. How are you feeling about product performance, and how does it feel when the hair is drying?
I have to say that Garnier really is impressing me. Not only is it smoothing the hair very well, it's also creating the shine I like to see, which who doesn't love that? Product feel, it does feel just a touch heavy on the hair to me, so I don't know that I agree you need to use one full pump that they suggest. So I'm going to move my ranking down from a 3 to a 2 as I'm concerned for how it might feel moving into tomorrow.
Sometimes less really is more. Any other blow dry techniques that you can share with us that the viewers might find helpful?
How long do we have? I'm just kidding. I always suggest working the blow-up brush on the top and bottom of each section, as it's gonna help dry the hair more evenly. It's gonna prevent just one side from getting overexposed to heat, and it allows for ample control when smoothing the hair out. That is the biggest perk to using a blowout brush. It's much easier to work it on both sides of the hair, which is gonna create a better final look.
Great tips all around today. Gloria, I'll let you get finished up. All right, Sue, share with us so far your thoughts on your product.
The John Frieda Frizzies, it's performing, I think, really well. I just recently was speaking with my friend Brenda, who just reviewed some products from their volume line and was disappointed, but I'm happy with how it's coming out. I think the deciding factor is gonna be seeing how it looks tomorrow. Product feel, I'm actually bumping up my ranking to a 5. Take my money, because it virtually feels like there's nothing in the hair. And smell, I'm gonna actually move that up to a 3 because it's not lingering.
And any final tips you can share with us about the blow dry process?
Yes, you want to make sure that each section of the hair is 100% dry before moving on to the next one. If there is any moisture left in the hair, it's gonna frizz much faster regardless of what product you use, and I know that's the last thing that anybody wants to see. I also like to make sure that I'm really getting those ends nice and smooth by rotating the brush through the hair. This helps seal in any split ends and gives that curve inward to the hair.
Oh yes, I love when the ends bend in like that. The three of you really do have such great tips. I can't wait to see how well each of these products perform. I'll let you get finished up.
Thank you.
All three ladies are almost fully done with their blow dry process, repeating those same steps mentioned through the rest of their sections. Upon finishing their blow dry, they will be doing a little iron work through the hair. This step is often needed in more stubborn hair types, and viewers following along at home want to make sure they keep keep the heat on their iron no higher than 350 degrees. All three ladies agree that smooth and slower passes at a lower heat is better for the hair than too high of heat and fast passes. Here is each lady's finished look from their blow dry and styles. We have paired each product with each mannequin so you know which is which, and you can get a good look at the hair to compare to later. Over the next 24 hours, our stylists will be running their hands through their mannequin's hair, exposing it to the great outdoors of Florida, which is still sadly at 100% humidity in the mornings well into the middle of October. A true joy living here. With all three products offering days worth of frizz control, they each have a lot to live up to. Let's hear from our contestants to hear their final thoughts as well as how the product held. Garnier really was such an easy product to use. It really smoothed and gave shine to the hair. Of the three products, I thought that it actually straightened the hair out the most, which could be a win or loss depending on what you're going for. I thought though the hair poofed out quite a bit for how smooth it initially was, and after reshaping on day 2, the hair really sort of had no life, and it was actually my least favorite of the three products. Paired with the heavy product feel, I would say it's a no-go for me for recommending this product. Final scoring stays the same for smell, but even with the low price point, the performance and product feel has me ranking it at a 1. I was quite impressed by the frizzies. The product feel was 0 while drying, and the hair felt so soft, which is always a plus. I thought that the hair had nice shine throughout it. I don't know that the hair was maybe quite as straight as the others, so one might need to use a little bit more product than what is suggested on the bottle. Day 2, while I think that the frizz was not wild, the hair did have more poof to it than I was hoping for, but nonetheless, it reshaped quite well. I think it is a solid product choice for most women. I just wish that it came in a larger size, as I feel you might go through the bottle a little fast depending on how often you style your hair this way. Final rankings, smell, we're gonna move it all the way to a 3, maybe even a 4, as it didn't linger on the hair. Product feel, I am giving it a full 5 though. And price and performance, I'll give them a 3.5. I was happy with Color Wow's performance on day 1. I thought that it performed the best as far as smoothing the hair and the shine that it provided. I also thought that it helped to maintain the shape of the layers, especially in the face frame, that I think a lot of people would appreciate that. At the end of our 24 hours, I was disappointed in its frizz control. This product gets a lot of love in the hair community, from myself included. But in this test, at least, I think that people would feel let down with its performance from what it brags that it will do. The hair did reshape well on day 2, like with all of the products. Enough to tell a difference though between Color Wow and frizzies, I don't know that I would go that far. While the price point of Color Wow definitely has the most sticker shock, price per ounce though, frizzies is actually more expensive. And if frizzies came in the same 6.7 ounces as Color Wow, it would actually be over $40 in cost. So to take things to the next level, I then measured out how many sprays out of curiosity of Color Wow it would take to get to 1 ounce of product. And at 100 sprays, we weren't even to a full ounce. So final scoring, my original rankings stay the same, but I'm going to move the scoring for price point from a 2 to a 3 because of that price comparison. And then final thoughts on performance, I place it at a 3.5, like frizzies. This has been such a fun competition, and to recap, here is what each mannequin looked like immediately after styling on day 1. Here is what they look like prior to reshaping, and each product is placed with their model. And here is what they look like on day 2 after a bit of reshaping. We can't wait to hear from you which one you think looks the best. After deliberation, our judges have decided that both Color Wow and frizzies come out on top with their low product feel, smell, and overall performance, with Color Wow taking the official win after cost per ounce was taken into consideration. Don't forget to share with us in the comments on which product you think performed the best. We so hope you enjoyed this episode of the Styling Product Showdown, and be sure to check out our previous episode, Do Drugstore Volume Products Outperform Professional? You can check that out in this video right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.